Good morning. This is Apostle Rosalind Solomon, Rosalind Solomon's YouTube channel. And I just have a quick vision to share. The Lord was talking to me about it. I saw a huge American flag and it was on fire. I mean, half of it was on fire, and fire was in the back of it, the front, the right, the left, right. And it was on fire, right? So I was like, Daddy, please don't tell me that means war. He goes, no, not the kind of war you thinking about. Boy, something's going to happen and it's going to be civil unrest. I asked him, was it going to be all over America? He told me no, but in different places, especially Washington, D.C. and the surrounding areas of Washington. I know Maryland is around Washington. So I don't know what's going to happen, people of the Most High, yeah, but there's going to be civil unrest like no other. So God was like, it's gonna be a mini war right here in America. Something gonna happen. I mean, either something gonna break or people gonna get tired of something, because I know people is going hungry, people is starving in our country. Why they giving billions of dollars to Ukraine and giving money here, giving money there. The student loan thing fell through. Now the second student loan that Biden passed, the Republicans are challenging that. It's just a game for them. I don't think they ever meant to give anybody any money off. And student loans are a rip off anyway. And then you keep paying interest on it. So you never really pay it back unless you get some big money to just pay it off. If you don't, you'll be paying it for the rest of your life. It's just a game, man. It's just to keep debt on your back, right? So we gotta pray about that. So I believe a lot of things are just gonna break. Like it may have something to do with the student loan, the LGBTQ community, people, you know, trafficking, like a million black men, a million Nubian men are missing every year, and 100 to 250,000 Nubian women are missing every year, and about a million and something of children every year. And they're making $30 billion a year doing this stuff. And then this girl, Carly, I forget her last name. The Lord showed me a vision. It's on this channel where she went to the bushes herself and climbed the fence. I just told y'all I saw her go in the bushes because I left some stuff out. And then Daddy told me to go to my community tab and put what he really told me. He told me that it was a hoax and that she had mental illness and that we would find out. And it's in my community tab. Go look at it. I put it up there before it happened. And the vision, because I asked him, because it didn't sound right to me, so pray for her because God is the only one who's going to be able to help her out of this. She won't be able to show her face in any place. She might have to relocate, so just pray for her because, obviously somebody that makes up elaborate stories like this, they really do have mental illness. It doesn't mean they're a narcissist or a big liar. They just have mental illness, and yes, she shouldn't have did it because we got so many Nubian women missing and stuff, right? She shouldn't have did that. Maybe she didn't think it through. Maybe she didn't think, she would get this much attention. Maybe she didn't think that they could check her Google. Even if you delete your Google stuff, they could still find a way to find it. Just like if you delete your emails and then you go on your trash and delete them, they could still find them. You know what I mean? So I guess she didn't think it through. So she needs prayer, guys. Not taunting and mocking. She needs prayer. And only, like I told God this morning, you're the only one that can help her. You're the only one that can help her, Father. I have another prophetic word to give y'all, but I will do that later. Right? So pray for our nation. Cause something about to happen, guys. I ain't never seen the American flag halfway on fire. And it was a big flag. It was bigger than this one. And God said many war in our country. And I think it's going to be because things about to pop, break, people getting tired, fed up, they hungry, they starving, eviction. I gave y'all prophecy last year that this year we would see more evictions and foreclosures than we ever seen in our entire existence, us in this life. And it's happening. They said more people getting evicted and foreclosed on this year than ever before. Everything's sky high, rent sky high. $100 if you blessed to get you three maybe 4 bags of food, if that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And just think if you got kids, Lord, and if you want food stamps, food stamps used to make it to the end of the month. I was reading it barely makes it to the middle of the month. And then the places that's giving people food and feeding them, they hurting too. I mean, like, man, it's hurting a lot of folks. If you ain't righteous, man, it's hurting you. And even some of you righteous people getting a little hurt, but not many, but some, right? But God is there for you, so let's just pray, y'all know in 2019 I gave y'all the word about this virus coming and stuff, and the Lord was like, it's gonna seem like the enemy's bringing the book of Revelations and Daniel's to pass, and boy is he with the technology as far as Daniel's, and it was gonna seem like he was getting away with it. It was gonna seem like the gathering was coming, but some people call it rapture, and it was gonna seem like y'all was around the corner, which he is, but around the corner with God is totally different from our around the corner. And then the Lord said, but in the end, he would stop him. So guys, God's not coming right now to take us home. He's not, and God is going to stop this madness, and I kept hearing the word from God, utopia, right? And if you read the Bible like you're supposed to, it says that Yah is coming back to clean up the church and and the earth to prepare for his third coming. Because if you read the secret book, like a secret truth book of secret truth of the Bible, which I got on Barnes and Noble, and in the seat there, you'll learn he's came twice already, right? So when he comes again, it's the third time. But he's not coming till he cleans up the church and the earth. He hasn't started cleaning up the church and the earth yet, right? So don't believe the hype that Yah's coming any day now. No, because God said in the end he was going to stop the devil. He was going to stop him. God told me he was trying to bring stuff to pass before it's time. And I told y'all, so obviously it's not time for y'all to do the gathering. Some of y'all call it the rapture. It's not time for this world to end. And God kept giving me the word utopia. So utopia means paradise, beauty. And before y'all can come and get us, we kind of got to have a utopia, a paradise, because he's coming to clean up the church and the earth before he comes and get us. So that means he coming back like the third time to clean up the church and the earth, and then he coming back to get us. Not like 4 times, right? So stop believing the hype. People tell you, "Oh, we're about to end this earth." Nah, no, we got plenty of time. Trust me, because God said in the end he was going to stop Yadaboff, aka Satan, from trying to bring things to pass before it's time. But he did say he was speeding up the time. I told y'all that 2 years ago. And he's speeding up the time for his purposes, mystery and purposes, And then I told y'all 2 years ago and last year, we're going to see a lot. Actually, I told you 3 years ago. 4 years ago, that this virus is going to kill millions. And it did. And things coming from it, And I told y'all last year and the year before, we were going to see more people die than ever in our existence. And we're seeing that. I mean, every day, multitude of people are just dying, either being killed, killing themselves. It's just all kinds of stuff. And then I was talking to the Father this morning. I was like, God, the world is so depressive, and you have to pray against the spirit of depression and being depressed and being felt like you're being held down, a weariness, a sadness. Don't mourn this, Stop telling people good morning, because all you doing is saying have some good morning. Say grand rising. Look up the word morning. What does it mean, morning? Me and God was talking about that the other day. I was like, Daddy, all it means is you telling people have a good morning, go and mourn. So this girl that I know, she told me, she was like, I say have a happy grand rising. When people say it to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say that too. And I've been saying it. And I told Pat that. So instead of saying good morning, say happy grand rising. Because when you say happy grand rising, grand is to me, grand is grander, great. Rising you up. You know what I mean? And I asked God about good night. He didn't answer me about that one yet, right? So I guess it's okay for now, right? So please pray against these, depressive spirits, because it's people who are weak and not strong in God and not strong mentally. The oppressions of the world that we're going through right now, the past 3 years, it could take people out, and it's doing just that. It's driving people insane. the juice and all of that. It's driving people insane. This oppressiveness is driving people insane. Look at the black, dark brown people and brown people. They don't even love each other no more. They go into Caucasians, Asians, Spanish, but more so Caucasians. They don't even want to be together. I was watching this thing on Instagram the other day. I had to walk away from because the cop was trying to arrest one of the girls, and her clothes, and she was such a thick woman, and her clothes looked like she was about to bust out of them. And then here come another girl doing a twerking in front of the cop, and I just walked away from it, and I was like, Daddy, see, this is why nobody has respect for black females, because they nasty and they raunchy. Not all of them. You got some good, virtuous, brown, Nubian, black Nubian women out here, but a lot of them out here looking like buffoons. That's why they think we buffoons. That's why the cops and people don't care about us. That's why they so quick to kill these brown and dark women and have no respect for them. This is why the brown and dark men don't want to be with them, because they're just nasty. They're busting out of everything showing, all this fake hair, different colors, all this makeup, dragging lashes. I'm not saying white women, Latinos don't, wear fake hair and stuff, and I'm not saying none of them don't have their stuff hanging out and all nasty, but my sisters, they are the worst. And we're losing our Nubian kings left and right. What are the queen Nubians gonna be left with if you lose all your men? That means we're gonna get whited out, which is what Yahuah was trying to do forever. And the Caucasians are mingling with us because one, they love us, and two, their bloodline is washing out as well. So if they come and they mate with us, and have kids with us, and their kids go to the white side, that's starting their race all over again. So it's a lot of reasons why they mixing with us. It's love and other reasons. The Lord told me that, So he told me to just tell everybody to just keep praying for the brown community, that they come back, get right, get virtuous. Pray for the white community, Caucasian community, Asians, all of them, pray that everybody get right. You know what I mean? Because this world is just, it's a hot mess. I never knew that I would live to see such a thing. I thought, the coming of the Messiah would happen. This stuff, even though the enemy bringing it to pass himself, I just didn't think I would be here. I thought this stuff would happen in my kids' days. Actually, my grandkids and kids' days. And actually, I have grandchildren and my kids. So it's happening in their days and mine too. This stuff is, shocking to me. And I was telling God, I was like, I never thought I would see the earth this way. I thought my kids and my grandkids would see it, but we seeing it. And we're seeing the trickery and deception of the enemy trying to make us believe we're in the end times when we're really not. Right? So I just came to tell y'all about that. So pray against this mini war that's going to develop in our land because of broken systems. And I'll talk to you later with the other prophecy. The other prophecy, y'all going to love it. God gave it to me this morning. I was writing it and putting it on my Facebook group, in the prayer group, but he told me no. He told me to say it on, one of the channels. So that's what I'm going to do. And thanks to all of you in the Facebook group and all of you who I invited. I put healing prayers with scriptures up last night, and I just put up some other prayers. So I'm going to be putting up a lot of prayers in there, and sometime written prophecies. And I would ask that y'all respect me and only ask me one question when it comes to prophecy. Please don't ask me multitudes of questions, and give me time to get to you, because I won't be on it every day. You know what I mean? And don't ask me about crypto or investments, because I'm not a financial advisor, and I will not answer you on that. So God bless everybody. Talk to you later. Shalom.